Good morning and welcome to the Casual Chef's Kitchen. It's Sunday morning. Got an early start today because I just couldn't sleep. It happens. All right, last night was a culinary expedition night. We were in Paraguay, where I prepared Puchero. If I could roll my R's, that would sound much better. I've never been able to do that. It was really good. It's kind of a stew slash soup, big chunks of vegetables and pork. Simple. Robin says it also helped that my beautiful chicken stock also made it much better. So if you can, try to use your own homemade stocks and broths in your cooking. It's a tip of the day. Today, we're trying something new here in the Casual Chef's Kitchen. I've made chili for years and years and years. But I've never prepared a Texas-style chili. Now, the big difference between Texas-style chili and, let's say, chili here on the West Coast or all the way on the East Coast, Texas chili does not have beans. It's a big controversy, but get over it. Texas style, no beans. Robin and I are collaborating on this one. So when you see the ingredients, don't get scared. It's more of the herbs and spices. So let's get to it. Got some ground elk. This is just over a pound. You can use good old beef hamburger or any ground meat that you like, but beef is preferred in Texas style. I'm just happening to go with elk. Bacon grease. Yes, we're using bacon grease instead of good old oil. Red onion, a little bit of beef broth possible. Tomato, this is aroma. Crushed tomatoes. These are ready cut tomatoes from S&W. Jalapeno, a little bit of lime at the finish, some fresh cilantro for garnish. And here's the fun part. Again, not all of these will be used. If not, they'll be used very sparingly. Ancho Pasilla chili powder, Arbol chili powder. This is in place of cayenne, by the way. Morita chipotle, possible, maybe not. Smoked paprika, Mexican ground cumin, coriander, Mexican paprika, ground Mexican oregano, just a little bit, a tiny bit of Indonesian cinnamon, and Mexican sweet basil. As you can see, it's pretty simple. Now, like I said, not all those herbs and spices will be used. And again, if they are, it's going to be very sparingly, like this, the Indonesian cinnamon. Just a hint. All of my travels and all the wonderful recipes that I have prepared over the last 9 months have taught me that, cinnamon, can't just think about it in desserts and sweets. It's very common in savory, especially in that part of the world. All right, enough on my soapbox. On this Sunday, hopefully the weather holds and we still have sunshine. It was nice to see the sun, and I saw the moon last night. Very cool. Have a great day, eat great food, and have fun cooking.